What's up, everybody, and welcome to another quick design tip with Rochelle of rosered.etc.com. So today, what we are going to learn is how to use PowerPoint in order to create an animated IG story. So first thing we want to do is head over to the design ribbon and then select slide size. And then we're going to go down to custom slide size and we're going to select portrait. This will give us the dimensions that we need in order to be able to create our beautiful animated masterpiece. Now, I want this to be relevant for what's happening right now, so I'm going to show you how to create something for your Black Friday sale. Or Small Business Saturday, or Cyber Monday, or Rosy Wednesday. So what we're going to do first is we're going to change the background. I like doing this because I believe that when you put a rectangle here and then fill that rectangle, whenever you need to move elements around, you're going to move all the elements that are in front of it. So by changing the background color, you eliminate that. So the next thing I want to do for my design is I am going to create some snow because this is a winter scene. So I'm just going to use the shape tool and give myself a circle. And I'm going to use some good old design tricks in order to get this done rather quickly. So I just created, if you can see here, a circle, and I made sure that it was white and it did not have any outline or borders. And I'm just going to hit Control D, which just means duplicate. And so I'm just going to create like a line of these snowflakes, if you will. Now I'm going to go back into my shapes. I'm going to get the star tool. And I'm just going to create a teensy little star. I'm going to make it white and make sure it has no borders, just like the snowflakes. And I'm going to hit Control D or Command D on a Mac. And I am just going to create a line of stars. Now, the next step is for you to just move these things around haphazardly, just like there's snow. So just try to put some all over the place, here, there, everywhere. Same thing with your stars. You just want to fill up your imaginary sky here. Just move these things all around and create your snowy scene, your wintry wonderland. So the cool thing about PowerPoint is that it is very versatile. It's not just for slides, it's for media kits and pitch decks. Can be slides, but they can also be PDFs that you print out that you share with other people. So PowerPoint is a very versatile tool, and I know that Keynote is also very versatile. So never ever think that all you have is Canva at your disposal. Those of you that do not have Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, InDesign, you can do a lot with PowerPoint. And a lot of you have PowerPoint sitting at your fingertips at work and you're just ignoring it. You're not using it. So start using your PowerPoint immediately because it gives you lots and lots of opportunities to create some exciting collateral that is visually stimulating and easy to make for you, has a low entry point, and there's tons and tons of tutorials about PowerPoint online. So I encourage you to do your research and see what you can see, because there is so much out there to learn with PowerPoint, and there are so many things that you could make. So now that we have spread our snow out, we're going to hit Control A, Command A on a Mac, and then we're going to hit Control G and group that snow together. And then I'm just going to drag the handles of the snow to kind of make it a little bit bigger. The next thing that I want to do is I want to make snow drifts. So the cool thing about PowerPoint also is that they have a shape tool that is going to allow me to manipulate this rectangle into looking like snow drifts. And so again, I took that rectangle, I made it white, I took the borders off. Now we're going to go to Shape Format ribbon, and we're going to go over here to Edit Points. And now we have these points, we're going to go to Edit Points, and now we have these points on the triangle that we can just move around. So as you can see, I'm just dragging this point around to create the appearance of a snowdrift. Now that I have my snowdrift, I want to duplicate it. So I'm going to hit Control C or Control V, and that's basically copy paste. And then I'm just going to drag this in the opposite direction to give myself another snowdrift. And I'm just going to drag this handle all the way to the other side and then drag it all the way down. And then I'm going to hit right click, send to back. And I am going to change the color of that snowdrift to something that's a little gray, just to give us some contrast here. Excellent. And so now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my shapes, and guys, you can make anything here, whatever your heart desires, whatever you want to say to your audience, however you want to present it. You may not want to make a scene. You may just want to, use just words only. Surely you can do that as well, but I thought it'd be really cool to show you something along these lines. So now what I'm doing is creating a frame, and you know how I get down with the red. So I'm just going to take the red here, and I am going to fill these shapes with red. And then I always make sure that I don't have any outlines on my shapes. Okay, and so now I am going to insert my main character, which is Santa. So I've got a very cute Santa here, and I'm just going to drop Santa here, and I'm going to drag the handles to make Santa a little bit bigger. And then I am going to send Santa to the back because I want him to be in between the snowdrifts. So you see how I just sent him all the way to the back, and then I took that second snowdrift and sent it to the back of Santa. And now for the actual snow, I'm going to send that to the back as well. So all we can see is Santa. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add some text. So we're going to go to our insert ribbon, click text box, and then we're going to type here, and we're going to say gifts for the people.com, and I just hit Control A to select all of that. And now I'm going to go up here to the home ribbon, and I'm going to change the case to all uppercase, and then I am also going to change the spacing to very loose. So now I have spaced gifts for the people.com out. It looks really good. It's breathing. It's got some room. And so now I want to create my main focal text, and I want it to be highlighted. So two ways: I could take a rectangle, draw the rectangle here, and then right on top of it, or I could just go to insert, grab my text box, and type in ho, ho, ho. And then I'm going to go here, change the case to uppercase, and I'm going to also change the font to a font that I've uploaded on my computer that I absolutely love, called Sarah. I love the whole suite. I use Sarah a lot, and make it white. And then I can go over here, and then I can fill that background up. So let me increase the size of this text. So I did not have to create a rectangle, behind the text, because I can just fill in that text box, and now I have that element. So the next thing that I want to do is just add some accompanying text. Again, I'm just grabbing the text box from the insert ribbon, and then I'm going to write gifts in tow. And now I'm going to use another one of my all-time favorite fonts, which is Times New Roman. And I'm going to make that bold and italicized. Just a second, let me find it. There it is. And I'm going to make that bold and italicized. I'm going to go way up on that font size. Okay. And I love how in PowerPoint you've got those guides. So you see that it's lined up perfectly in the middle because the guides are showing me that it is. Okay. And then I want to do another text box that says link in the bio, because we say that quite frequently, right? So I'm going to say link in the bio. B-I-O. Okay. Now I'm going to change the case, make that all uppercase, and I'm going to use my Sarah, and I'm going to make it white, and I'm going to fill this with black. Okay. And then I'm going to go up on the text just a couple of ticks, and then I will go here to space that good stuff out, and then just drag that down here. Okay, and then I might want to just leave it at, I'm sorry, leave it at that. Or, you know, I always like adding just a little bit of zhuzhery, which is, I call it zhuzhery. You may call it being fancy schmancy, but either way, I just like having this little two-tone thing going on here. So I'm going to copy that and bring that up here to the top as well. And don't worry if the elements overlap, because when you export it, they won't overlap. Whatever shows on the actual design here is what we'll export. So you don't have to ever worry about your elements existing outside of there. So now that we have our image, which is super duper cute, the next thing that we're going to do is start animating things, because animating things is the whole reason why we are here. So we're going to go to the animations tab. And the first thing that I want to animate is ho, ho, ho. So I want it to bounce so that it seems like it's bouncing 3 times to say ho, ho, ho. So I'm just going to click here for more animation options. And I am going to pick, let's see, we got teeter, we got pulse, floating, bounce, boom, here it is. I love that. It bounced so cute. Okay, so that's the first thing we're going to do. And then we are going to animate Santa. We want him to look like he's running in. And I think that would be a zoom. So we are going to go to more entrance effects. And we're going to go to basic zoom. And I'm going to actually change the duration of that, because I want it to take a little longer for Santa to run in. And we want the snow to be animated as well. So we're going to have the snow float in. Oh, no, we don't want it to go up. Let's see here. We want the snow to fade, maybe. Nah. Let's see what we want for the snow. We want the snow to, let's see, float down. There we go. Okay, we want the snow to float down. And I'm going to really amp up the time on the snow floating down all the way up to probably 7 seconds. And we're going to have it start with, let's see, with previous. So it'll start with Santa on a 75.75 second delay. And then we're going to have a link in the bio. We're going to animate that. We just want that to kind of, let's see, I think they have a color change. Let's see what happens with that. Oh no, we don't want that. I mean, we could play around with that, but we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to have it teeter. Yeah, that's cute. Oh, I love it. Okay, so let's click the slideshow feature so we can see how this all comes together. Gifts in tow. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, it looks so cool. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that quick design tip. If you want more information like this, join my email list at bit.ly/join Rose. That's bit.ly/join Rose. And I'm from A-Town, so 2 up, 2 down. Bye, guys. Now that we have tested our video inside of presentation mode, all that's left to do, guys, is to export this video. So what you have to do is go to File, and then we're going to hit Export, and then we're going to say Create a Video, and then just check the settings. You want Full HD. They have Ultra HD 4K, which I've never done before. So that may be cool, but you just hit Full HD and then you hit Create Video. And then it will save it and you can name it whatever. I'm going to just say Black Friday class. And now my video has been exported. I'm so glad that you guys joined me for this quick design tip with me, Rochelle of rosered.etc.com. That's ROSEREDDETC.com. And I'm from A-Town, so 2 up, 2 down. Bye, guys.